Me? Awesome?
Writing could boost your self-confidence, spark creativity, and it definitely makes you a better reader. And that's pretty awesome.
Huh, I never thought of it like that. I want in. Toss me a BIC.
This year at Back to School, join the movement with BIC and fight for your right. See how awesome writing can be, how great you can be. Learn more at BIC Fight for Your Right. That's WRITE.com. Or grab a BIC today and see for yourself.
All set. How was your visit with the dentist? Shall we book another appointment then? Wonderful. I'll sign you up for our root canal rewards. 10th one's free. You're drooling on my papers.
How about a rewards program you'll actually use every day? Introducing Plenty. Earn points at lots of places, including AT&T, Exxon, Macy's, Mobile, Nationwide, and Rite Aid. There's plenty together. Learn more at plentywithani.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Coming up next is the Experience Pros Radio Show, Denver's only positive business talk show. Off the air, you can connect with the Experience Pros Network at any one of the upcoming 15 events. They're all online at experiencepros.com. Just click on the calendar tab. August 18th, How to Follow Up workshop presented by CR Conversations at 9 a.m. And at 1:30, Prudential is teaching us which corporate structure will save us the most money in taxes. At 5:30, network with us in Loveland for our Epic Networking North event. And on August 19th, we'll be in Lone Tree for our Epic South networking event from 5:30 to 7:30. Everything's online at experiencepros.com. Click on the calendar tab.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
It was a moment.
It was a moment that changed my life.
We looked down from the chopper and saw the whole area was flooded.
At that moment, it really hit me. This is why I joined the Guard.
People had gone up to the rooftops to escape the rising waters.
Talk about intense moments. We had to lower the guys on line some 30 feet down.
This is where teamwork and training really paid off.
It took steady nerves and steady hands for the chopper pilots to hover like that.
No question, Guard pilots are the best in the world.
I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life.
What could be better than serving the people of my hometown?
In the National Guard, you serve your community as well as your country while you work or attend college. In return, you gain skills in which you can build a career and receive benefits that can help you pay for college. Learn more about what it means to be a citizen soldier at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard, aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
Looking for a new career? Plan to attend the Job News Career Fair Tuesday, August 18th at the National Western Complex between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Representatives from top Denver employers will be hiring for hundreds of positions, and there will be special transportation and healthcare pavilions at the career fair. Pre-registration is at jobnewsdenver.com. That's jobnewsdenver.com. Skip the line by printing out your registration form and bring it with you to the event. With thousands of people throughout Colorado looking for jobs, now is the time to not just find a job, but a career at the Job News Career Fair, Tuesday, August 18th between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Join Crawford Broadcasting Company and top Denver employers at the National Western Complex, 4655 Humboldt Street in Denver, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's jobnewsdenver.com. jobnewsdenver.com.
Hey, sweetie, what's going on?
Well, honey, I have some news.
Okay, what?
All that training paid off. I got the job.
Oh, I knew you would get it. So when do you start?
When you donate stuff to Goodwill, you help provide job training for people right here in your community. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Gaining weight was easy. All I had to do was sit down and eat. Losing weight, well, that's a lot harder. I have to work at it every day. But with every step, I lower my risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease. And that makes every step, every choice, every day.
Morning, Daddy!
Very much worth the effort. Morning, sweetie. I'll be done soon.
Learn how you can help stop diabetes by losing weight, eating healthy, and staying active. Visit checkupamerica.org or call 1-800-DIABETES. A message from the American Diabetes Association.
Can you test your mic, Eric? Thank you. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Good morning and welcome to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business. So over the weekend, I found that I have amongst my friends some pretty skeptical doubters.
Well, for what? What do you mean skeptical doubters? That you're going to do what?
Well,
be more organized.
No, be careful. Be careful. Don't add your name to the list here, okay?
Oh.
So here's what happened over the weekend. My self-proclaimed niece, Gabriella Grieve, who's going off to college at CSU in where's that? Fort Collins, Colorado. She wants to have her hair did.
Your niece? Is that what you call her?
She's my self-proclaimed niece. She calls me Uncle Eric.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a biological line, but it works.
Okay.
And she's going off to college. She wants her hair did. So she asked me if I would do her hair. She wants her tips frosted in, she wants to have the umber look. Are you familiar with the umber?
That's right. You used to, what did you do to your hair?
Frosted my tips.
Your hair,
I bleached my tips, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. You were very into that.
When I had hair.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
And Gabriella, who forgets nothing.
You should find some of those frosted tip pictures. Those were the days.
Those were the days.
It's like I had hair.
I did.
I could
And it was cool. It was cool. Anyways, Gabrielle, who forgets nothing, reminded me that I used to do that. Thank you. And would I do that for her? There's an 18-year-old going off to college for the very first time in a new town, and she wants me to bleach her hair. My son said it best when he said, "Danger, Will Robinson." But Uncle Eric is a good and
all right, but it's very different. It's very different when you've got like 3 inches of hair,
right,
and you're bleaching all of it versus highlights, which means you've got to put the cap on and you've got to pull the strands through,
right?
And she's got dark hair, and you are not a cosmetologist by any stretch. You don't know anything about dyeing brown hair.
I know, right?
And she trusted you.
She did.
I'd have given her $100
I'm going to be moved. I'm going to be moved to tears. Don't do that. Don't do that. So we went out shopping. We found the proper kit that we were going to use, and I showed her the hat. She was not happy with the hat. She looked like an aviator.
Well, yeah, anybody's ever had. It's like grandma's hat. It's like this nylon.
It's
bonnet,
plastic. Yeah, it's a plastic bonnet.
And it's got all the little hole marks on it so that amateurs can...
It took this amateur 3 times to figure out, I'm supposed to break through the hole and the plastic underneath it. I couldn't find any hair between the plastics. Anyways, figured it out.
How's her head?
She's doing fantastic.
Because that hurts.
Uncle Eric is gentle. Oh, my gosh. And for all those who were doubters, I say... take that. Her hair came out absolutely gorgeous. Not going to say that again. But yeah, it really good.
So
that's
now,
beautiful. You're looking at it online right now. That's beautiful, isn't it?
Now
she got nice streaks through. Hard to see in this picture, but her tips are frosted beautifully. It's umber. And it's really good.
Look at you. You're so proud.
I am so proud.
I'm so proud. I didn't screw it up.
No.
This is what he's saying.
I walked in.
And how nervous were you?
Her parents, not as nervous as her parents were, who made me nervous because they wouldn't even look me in the eye. They're like, dude, you're going where angels fear to tread. But look at that smile. I am so proud. Her hair looks so good. Yeah. What did you do over the weekend?
Well, nothing nearly as stressful as having an amateur highlight my hair.
Not really an amateur.
Well,
My son says that actually looks really cute.
It actually really did. It really did. But you lucked out. Totally lucked out because there was no skill
So much could
at all. Everything could have gone wrong with that. I used to actually do box color my own hair.
Yeah.
Just the whole thing. Until one time I missed a whole patch in the back that was still dry at the very end. And I thought, oh, never again. It just got to be too, and it's messy. Oh my gosh, it's so messy.
It can totally be messy.
I actually tried to dye my hair once in a hotel. I was on vacation, and it was a working vacation for my husband, or he was working. I was on vacation.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, I'm going to dye my hair today in a hotel without mirrors, No, there are lots of things you should leave to the professionals, including anything when it comes to financial planning. The 14th Annual Financial Planning Symposium is coming up on September 17th at the Infinity Park Event Center.
It's hard to say that 3 times fast.
You can find out more information at COFPA.org. That's Colorado Financial Planning Association.org, or call 303-750-0515. If you want a $25 discount on the symposium, you can use the promo code RADIO. It's for bankers, CPA, mortgage brokers, financial services, anybody in the financial planning arena. They've got great keynote speakers that are coming up, breakout sessions, including social media for financial planners. Yes.
Social media for financial planners?
I know. This is something kind of dipping your toe into something new. But it is the 14th annual. It's the Financial Planning Symposium. You can find out more online at COFPA.org. 303-0515. Away from what's on September 17th. Use the promo code RADIO for your $25 discount.
Hey, according to Jeff Hayden over at Inc.com there, employee loyalty is where employee loyalty is concerned, actions speak much louder than the length of employment. And he wrote an article, 6 Surprising Traits of Exceptionally Loyal Employees, starting with a basic fact. Any employee's degree of loyalty has absolutely nothing to do with his or her length of employment.
Oh, so just because they haven't been there a long time doesn't mean they can't be super loyal.
Right.
Or just because they have been there a long time.
Doesn't have any indication or value on their loyalty quotient whatsoever. So,
well, that's, then how do you know?
How do you know, right? Well, Jeff compiled a list, and so let's go over a couple of them. Number 1, they treat you like a person, not just as a boss.
What does that mean?
Well, remember when you were in grade school and you ran into your teacher, say, like the grocery store?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
Mrs.
that makes
Jones.
you way
yes,
nervous,
Mrs.
right?
Jones.
Absolutely.
Yes,
right. Your teacher wasn't a person. She was your teacher.
Oh, yes,
right?
Absolutely. She could give me hot,
now,
even if we were in 7-Eleven.
What would happen if Cher or Adam were to run into
worse
you?
Is if I found my teacher when I should have been in class.
Yes, that is always worse, but then she should have too. Well, what would happen if you were to run into Cher or Adam at the grocery store? Hey, what's going on?
Oh, no.
How you doing? How are the kids? What's going on?
Okay, yeah, it would be fun. Yeah, all right, it would be okay.
You're not just the boss, you're a friend.
It wouldn't be weird.
No. All right. Number 2, they tell you what you least want to hear when you need to hear it the most.
No, what?
Oh, yeah. As a general rule, the more rungs on the ladder that separate you and an employee, the less likely the employee is to disagree with you, right?
Right. No, they're going to sing directly from the company songbook.
Exceptionally loyal employees know that you most need to hear what you least want to hear, that your idea may not work and your point of view might be a little off before you make a mistake.
You know, they tell you that because they are loyal and they do care not only about you, but they also care about the company.
We're not covering how they tell you. Your idea sucks. We're not covering that.
If you need to hear it that way, sometimes they're like, oh, Angel, you have lost your mind. In fact, we did something not too long ago, and I came back to share and told her something different.
Yep.
She goes, Angel, I thought it was a little off. I was just waiting for you to get there on your own.
Cher's still not climbed that ladder enough to say, you know what, I should probably tell her. Well, let's just see if she falls off the cliff, and then I'll tell her there's no railing.
I do get there eventually.
They never criticize you in front of others. Bashing the boss is a game that most every employee plays.
At least occasionally.
Yeah, right?
In fact, one of your employees is probably talking about you right now.
Ouch. But exceptionally loyal employees get that. They don't gossip. They don't snipe. They don't talk behind your back. They give you respect. And even when you're not around, that's what they expect.
Well, and they know, right, that no matter what you say, it eventually does come back to the person you're talking about if you are gossiping about them.
They disagree in private. Debate is healthy. Disagreement can be healthy, but doing it in public, very unhealthy.
Well, they trust you and they want you to trust them. And there is a respect that is created. So those that criticize you publicly or gossip about you and talk about you, even if they're just venting or letting off a little steam, that's not loyalty, though that's pretty common. I mean, that's typically how we respond when we don't like somebody.
Right. They totally support your decisions and you in public. They'll deal with it whenever it's necessary. And finally, they tell you when they need to leave. If an employee is loyal but really needs to move on, they're going to tell you.
And usually both are in agreement that this is the right time.
Absolutely. That's it. So thanks to Jeff Hayden for those 6 surprising traits of exceptionally loyal employees. We appreciate that. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, more positive business talk you've come to expect to hear on the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel and Eric, and this is the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Dude, your wife's hot.
I know, right?
I'm not kidding. She's really hot.
Yeah, I married up.
I'm trying to tell you, your wife's hot.
Will someone please call Bowman Heating and Air? It's 90 degrees in here.
Don't let anyone else tell you how hot your wife is. Call Bowman Heating and Air today. 303-622-6502. Bowman Heating and Air. Keeping couples together and relationships cool. Ask about the preventative maintenance option with a 100% mechanical guarantee. BowmanHVAC.com.
Imagine having a business partner watch over your computer systems day and night, actively responding to changing needs in your environment, helping make sure things run fast and smooth, protecting your valuable information. With Availability, our managed services platform, C-Squared Computer Consulting can provide 24/7 monitoring, manage updates, and optimize your systems. Let C-Squared be your business partner. Call us at 303-933-1113. Mention Experience Pros, and we'll waive the setup fee.
Over 400,000 businesses in Colorado have less than 10 employees. Your business probably fits into that category. Imagine what would be accomplished if everyone joined forces. The Colorado Micro Business Alliance brings owners together to give you a unified voice in state and local politics, as well as helps negotiate better deals for products and services. They offer top-level seminars and networking events. Join now for only $5 a month at ColoradoMicroBusinessAlliance.com.
Get your payroll and employee paperwork done efficiently, effectively, and economically with Employer Essentials. Free up your time, free up your money, and let Employer Essentials help your business grow. They handle all of your payroll and HR needs at EmployerEssentials.com or call 303-734-9436. 303-734-9436.
Let's talk about advertising. It's a key element for growing your company and making sure people are aware of your brand. If you're going to put a half-page ad into a magazine with 60,000 in circulation, it'll cost about $1,500, and you get to be in front of your target audience. If you're going to attend a big trade show, you're going to spend about $1,500, and you get to interact with potential clients. If you're going to sponsor a foursome at a golf tournament, you're going to spend about $1,500, and you get to support your favorite charity. At Experience Pros, $1,500 goes a long ways. You get an entire year of membership with business networking, online customizable listing, featured ads, 3 radio spots during the year, speaking opportunities, sponsorship options, and more. Sign up today at experiencepros.com.
Hi, I'm Angie Austin with the Good News with Angie Austin. That's me. Please join me right here on this station, KLZ, for the Good News on Sundays at 8 a.m.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It's vacation time, you know that, and we kind of had a little staycation reunion over the weekend.
Back in the beginning of the year, we hosted the Fan Braggin contest where companies got to compete for the best in their industry by getting the most reviews, the most fan brags, and we took the winner of that contest with us to Mexico.
And his wife.
So Dennis Giroux and Vicky from Printing It Done Quickly got to come with us to Cancun when we went there in April. And of course, we'll go again next April. So mark your calendar, start saving your pennies to come with us to our annual trip to Mexico.
You've heard it now. You go save. You've got to come with us.
And but we did a reunion for those that went with us this last year. So we did that this weekend, which was super great just to reconnect. I'll tell you what, this is the best kind of vacation when you are an entrepreneur to vacation with other entrepreneurs. It was super relaxing.
It was awesome.
Not the kind of vacation you needed a vacation from. It was very low key. Just in the scheduling of things, because we work hard, but we want to play hard too, and we relaxed hard. But here's the thing, when we are vacationing different these days, right?
Yeah.
It just looks a little different because a lot of times we're combining work with a little vacation. Maybe we're there for
a
workcation.
Yes, I think we'll go with workcation.
That is exactly what you do. Because
kind of what I do.
Even if we're on vacation, we bring our work with us.
Right.
And if we are there for work, we stay a day or two or a couple extra days and we take our family and then we vacation. Yeah, it's a workcation.
It's a workcation. So our friend Leonard Kim wants to know, how do you work-cate better? Well, he's got some ideas. You ready?
I'm ready.
Get the internet. Get it no matter where you go. Get the internet. You need the internet in order to be effective in the work.
The nice thing about traveling abroad, though, in Europe, it's everywhere. But here you can get a mobile hotspot that just ensures no matter what that you've got access to the internet. And because no internet means, you can't load things. It's slow. You're not getting emails you're looking for. You can't post things you're looking for. Can't get into your Dropbox, your Google hard drive. Make sure that you have a mobile hotspot if you are traveling.
Okay, so here's the next one. I know that you've traveled and you carried those guides, the tour books, right? And they take up space.
They're super fun. They
give
you all sorts of different ideas, things, kind of less known places.
Right.
I have one that was like 50 different great walks.
But you still got to read them. You still got to read them. You still got to carry them in your luggage and whatnot. Leonard Kim says, dump that and go with a virtual guide.
You know what? It is pretty cool how much is online these days. Again, the need for the internet. Probably some great apps for wherever you're going.
There's one called GoGoBot for iPhone or Android, or you can find it on the web. Hard to carry your laptop with you while you're walking around the city. But
your little
it's
device.
GPS thing. And so as you're walking, your GoGoBot is talking into your ear going, you are now looking at Trafalgar Square.
Really?
Right.
With a little history behind it. Oh, that's cool.
Dump the old books.
That's cool. All right. How about this one? Try being a local a little bit.
See if you can.
They're
going to laugh at you.
Well, go into some of those underserved, instead of the one with the great big neon lights, some of those little hole in the wall places in the neighborhoods instead of right there in the big city.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to actually meet up with people. And I think that's the that's probably when you think about some of the memories you have in vacationing.
Right.
Any memory you have in a trip isn't about, oh my gosh, I got to see the Eiffel Tower all lit up sparkly at night, but that was really cool. But it's really the people that you meet and you connect with along the way. And these days you can stay connected to long after the trip is over.
Absolutely. Bring back up electronics.
The most stressful thing for my family, we went to Disneyland a couple weeks ago, and okay, so you pack your clothes, not a big deal. We've learned the packing light thing.
Right.
Except for when it comes to the electronics and the chargers for everything is different.
Yep.
And neither my husband and I had our charger for our Fitbit, which both died after 4 days. Apparently, when you walk 9 miles a day,
Imagine.
it dies faster.
Right.
I thought I would be fine without it. Bring your chargers. And then the rule of thumb, when charging in your hotel room or anywhere, when you plug something in to charge it,
right.
When you pull it out, take the charger at the exact same time.
Man, I have left so many charging units plugged in, and I just walk away. And the front desk is happy to help you. They'll sell you. They resell them.
That's the rule, though. If you unplug the item device, you also unplug the charger and pack it away at the same time.
Yeah, extra battery packs for your phone. Replacement earphones are going to save you in the darkest hours for sure.
Just have a pack of earphones. Kind of remember like the old binkies, pacifiers for your kids?
Yeah.
Remember how you had like one in the car, one in the backpack, and one in your purse, and one in your pocket?
My binkies look more like iPhones these days.
Yeah, earbuds.
Yeah.
Make sure you have them in every little pocket, in your computer bag, and in your pocket, and in your suitcase, and an extra pack of, there are new binky.
That's true. Don't be swarmed by the thousands of extra tourists at the Louvre. Book and travel during off times.
Well, September to November, January to March, you're going to save on flights, hotel, and experiences. Check out, we've got some great travel agents within the Extreme Customer Service Directory. They're going to help you get the best deals. Same deals that you can get online, but you don't have to take all that time searching yourself.
Absolutely. Have you ever done the TSA pre-check stuff?
I have not.
I haven't either, but it says that you can stop waiting in lines at the airport.
Every now and then, they will just flag you and say, hey, you can go ahead. You don't have to take off your shoes. You don't have to take your computer out of your
Feels like
laptop.
a special day.
Do you know that American Express Platinum card holders get reimbursed for that expense? So
it's $100 in a trip to the airport that gets you that TSA pre-check. But if you're saying if I have a American Express Platinum card, they're going to reimburse that?
Yeah.
American Express, once again, small business, you rock it. That's it.
All right. So how about this? A nomad list. It actually helps you find co-working spaces around the world, help you figure out the cost of living to wherever you're traveling to, and even giving you safety ratings of the city and quality of life.
This comes off the title that Leonard puts out is Consider Moving. Seriously. If you're visiting the same places over and over and over again because you're doing business over there, why not move there? I actually have something to say about that. I think that you don't want to do that. Jesus said this, a prophet is without honor in his own hometown. And I discovered that to be true. When I was a professional magician, I lived in Sterling, Colorado. I worked in Detroit, Michigan, and Texas and Philadelphia more than anywhere else. But if I had moved to Detroit, it would have dried up.
The well kind of dries up.
Yeah.
You're just saying that because you don't want me to move to Phoenix.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
Right.
Apparently that came up the other night. It did come up the other night if you hadn't heard. Well, yeah, your husband said, Angel's moving us to Phoenix. And I said, oh, you know what? He did. I'm not making it up. And so we talked a little bit about it. And it happened. We were out at Phoenix a little while ago, and Angel's just kind of, you know what? I'm moving here. And I'm like, hello? What am I, chopped liver? It's not the Experience Pro show.
No, I just think
Just
that
assume that if
Colorado
you
just
move,
has a little too much winter for me.
I have to move with you. And I don't know that
we could use technology, the whole remote Skypey thing. I mean, we could be anywhere in the world doing all that we want to do. I am just thinking that Denver has a little too much winter for me.
Well,
maybe all summer.
Ain't nobody
or
getting
winter
any younger, that's for sure.
in the Phoenix.
All right, well, there you have it. Lots of ways to get more out of your workcation. Thanks to Leonard Kim and his brilliant stuff that he does over there. We'll be back right after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
The business professionals at Extreme Relationship Management know that networking is one of the best ways to create word-of-mouth marketing for your business. They also know that many of you feel like it's a complete waste of time. The difference is knowing how to network and what to do with all those business cards that you collect. Tune in every Thursday to learn about the ERM networking laws, and be sure to sign up for the next ERM class. Extreme Relationship Management offers training and events to help you realize how rewarding networking can be. Train the ERM way. Find them online at extremerelationshipmanagement.com and call 855-I-LIKE-ERM to find out more about their next class.
If your internet presence isn't generating the business you need Greenwood Digital Marketing. They'll help refresh that old, stale, non-mobile website of yours. They'll manage your listings, social media, and online reputation, absolutely critical in today's social media world. Get your business's free online analysis by calling 720-739-1875. That's 720-739-1875. GreenwoodDigitalMarketing.com. Again, that's GreenwoodDigitalMarketing.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff it up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
You're busy, but are you really achieving the dreams you thought you would? Infinite Nation knows that when your vision is big enough, you can create infinite success. Request your free vision check phone call with award-winning vision coach Carrie Conley. Discover how easy it is to achieve your infinite success. Call 720-331-8693, 720-331-8693, and check out the Vision is Victory workshop online at infinitenation.com.
Finding care for an aging parent or loved one can be a simple and hassle-free process with Home Care Assistance Denver by your side. They are locally owned and provide hourly as well as 24/7 live-in services by caregivers that are custom-matched based on client needs. They personalize every care plan to fit your loved one's very specific needs. Call them today to schedule your free in-home assessment. 720-443-3371. 720-443-3371. More information can be found at homecareassistancedenver.com. They love serving your loved ones. Call now, 720-443-3371.
Do you wish your career was moving along a different path? Do you ever feel like your business owns you when it should be the other way around? Do you feel like this isn't the life you thought you'd be living? You're not alone. Sandy Corrigan has a system that helps people create careers worth having, businesses worth owning, that results in lives worth living. Call or text Sandy Corrigan today at 303-907-1010. That's 303-907-1010. It's worth the phone call.
Landlords, listen up. If you have investment property, you need Legacy Properties PM. Devin Bewley will absolutely get you the highest rent possible, handle every imaginable emergency, and make sure that your property is well cared for. He visits every property regularly and knows that he's working for you. Legacy Properties PM, where their promise to you is simple. If your property isn't earning you money, you owe them nothing. There's nothing to lose. 720-989-1996. Mention Experience Pros and they'll waive the first month's management fee.
When you host a high school exchange student, you open a door to the world for your family. Academic Year in the USA, AUSA, invites you to bring the world closer by building international friendships that will last a lifetime. To host a student or to study abroad, call us at 1-888-55-AYUSA.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to join us for hours. Are you happy?
Should I clap my hands?
If you're happy and you know it,
All
you
right.
should.
You know, there are some days that just go really well, right? You jump out of bed, you've got all this exciting stuff going on, you're excited, you had a good night's sleep.
Woohoo!
Traffic is kind of agreeing with you. You're on a roll.
Right.
And then there's those other days.
Every other day.
Where just something happens and it just kind of tweaks your day. And it starts to pile on from there. So can you turn it around? Are there ways when you feel the stress just mounting that, okay, now you hit red light after red light. Somebody cut you off. You're running late. Somebody said something. All this stuff is just coming in faster.
Right.
Are there some tips and tricks that you can use to stop the stress and the negativity, kind of that bad day thing, like right in its track? Because really a bad day is only a bad day once you claim it to be, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to be able to put on the brakes, do a 180 if necessary, and move on.
And here's the thing. Sometimes you don't have the time for like this disruptive, let me go take a break. Let me go take a walk around the park. Let me, go and get a massage. We don't have time for that. I need it to change right now.
All right.
Because I got people waiting on me. I've got things to do. And once you know how it is, once you're negative and once you're stressed, like you're snapping at people all around you, somebody comes in just to ask you something and you're like snapping at them and out of nowhere. And so here are some tricks that I actually found from Kevin Dom. He's a Inc. 500 entrepreneur and a best-selling author. And I found this.
He's smart because he's got glasses too.
And he does. So here's a few quick tips, like quick. We need it now.
All right.
First thing he says, count your blessings.
Oh, gosh, boy, that's so important. When you count your blessings, you have absolutely nothing to complain about. We are so blessed, and there's so many things. Faith Young, of course, a good friend of ours on here at the show, asks the question on a regular basis, what would Faith do? And what she does, better than anybody I know, is makes a list of all the things that she's thankful for. It always puts her right back in a great mood.
Oh, she's got a great book, What Would Faith Do?
Right.
She talks about story after story, things that would totally derail your day, and how stopping in that moment to just say, these are the things I'm grateful for, because not everything in your world is crashing down all at the same time.
It's true.
You dropped your laptop and, you lost something and something bad happened.
You had a bad day.
But not everything is bad. So
Right.
she says, grab a piece of paper, write down a list of everything good in your life. Faith recommends 100 things. Don't stop until you hit 100.
Smart.
But you will be surprised that even once you just, hit 10, how that smile starts to creep back on your face. You know what? This is not so bad. I'm going to get through this. I will survive this whole thing. And in fact, we're going to get through it and come out even better on the other side.
You're hitting on all the major songs. I will survive.
Maybe. Well, you know what? Here's another one. Have a 30-second dance party.
A 30-second dance party. You know what? It is so difficult to be angry or hacked off or in a frustrated move when you're swiveling your hips.
Here's the thing. She says she was facilitating a strategic session that had somehow gotten tense, and the mood had dropped, and one of the executives stood up and shouted, 30-second dance party. It might be silly, she said, but she was flailing around with no music, but pretty soon it caught on, and even the observers were smiling. It was a great way to get blood pumping and energize the group. She won me over and inspired this entire column, actually, from that 30-second dance party. You've got music in your head.
Absolutely.
Like Eric said, there's all these fun songs.
So many voices.
That come along.
Yeah.
You can even do the belly laugh, the 30-second belly laugh. That's what I should have done. Like when the mood gets tense, we should just start belly laughing because really what we're snapping at
there's no defense at it, and it's silly.
It is silly.
Right?
It is silly. So get some moving on.
Go for chocolate.
Well, you're never going to go wrong. It is a natural mood enhancer. So always keep a little stash in your desk.
Absolutely.
Always have some chocolate. Quick affirmations, again, go with that. What are you blessed? What are you thankful for? What are your blessings? No need to be down on yourself. Even if you made a big mistake, boost your mood by reminding yourself how smart and talented you are. Hopefully you have some affirmations, positive affirmations that you use on a regular basis.
Right.
I have some written on the inside of my medicine cabinet. I don't have them memorized, but I read them. But they're things that just remind me, that I love my job and I love my family and I love my life and I'm optimistic and I'm bright-eyed and I'm open for new ideas and challenges. And so you got to be careful when you say you're open for new challenges, because guess what will show up? New challenges.
New challenges.
But here's if you don't have your own mantra or a quick affirmation, repeat this. I am a good person with intelligence and skills. I can do anything I set my mind to. I can and will learn from my errors and immediately become stronger, happier, and more effective. Last week, we talked with Sandy Corrigan from Keller Williams, and she talked about how often, if we want to just switch our mindset, how often we spend talking about what we're not good at, and we dwell on things we're not good at. I'm not good at this, or I'm slow at that, or I'm bad at this.
Right.
Versus the opposite. There are things you are really good at. There are things that you dance circles around other people because you are so good at. Focus on those things. Focus on what makes you happy, the things that you actually do bring to the table. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all can learn from our errors, but let's not point the finger at ourselves, because there's enough other stuff kind of coming at us throughout the day that we don't also need to be our worst enemy.
How about this? Just taking a little time out, maybe a 45-second little meditation. Find your inner Zen, right? That might be get up and take a walk, or I can't cross my legs like that, so I don't know how to do
but go to the kitchen,
lotus.
pour yourself a cup of coffee. Breathe. And I think there's a big piece right there. Just breathe.
Yep.
In through the nose and out through the mouth.
I can hear you breathe.
Those 3 deep breaths.
Yep.
Well, you do. You're just.
I can't help it. The songs are, the music is, the voices are playing.
So Gloria Estefan was right.
The rhythm's going to get me?
Eventually.
Absolutely. Rhythm got me.
Can you do a whole business segment on nothing but song titles?
You wouldn't have thought it, but here they are, and I can't help but share it. But and what's even interesting to me about this whole thing is my friend Charlie Featherstone, he put a guitar in my hand yesterday. It was late at night. Everybody else had gone to bed. He threw a guitar in my hand. I'm like, Charlie, I was never any good, and I don't know what I'm doing. So no, I can't do this. And he says, yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
He went away, but what I found out was he was just out of my sight. And I started doing a little thing.
Oh, without somebody there to watch you?
And he came back and he's like, I knew it. Yeah. Yeah, we had a little fun little jam session, a small little jam session, like 5 minutes. But yeah.
My neighbor teaches drum lessons, and he's in a band. And so oftentimes, I hear the sound of drum music in our backyard, which is pretty awesome. And every now and then we'll be hanging out over at the neighbor's house, and he has all these instruments, like just little wooden instruments, little bongo drums, little frog animals with a little stick you run across the back of it, and it kind of goes.
Yep.
Well, nicer than that. Or little wind chimes.
What does it go?
No. And we'll do little jam sessions and kind of just get a little rhythm going. And I am not musically talented. My kids play instruments. I don't read music. I never picked up an instrument or anything like that, but it's really fun that how music can just lift your mood and bring you closer together to people. So breathe. I think a lot of times we just need to take a deep breath. And before we snap at the next person that says something or asks us something, just know that they are not your enemy. This day is not your enemy. In fact, this is just probably, if you just change your mindset as to all the things that are going on around you, everybody's in a hurry. Everybody has places to go. Everybody's got all these exciting things that they've got going on. Business is booming and things are accelerating. And of course, when business is growing and it's at an accelerated pace, our stress gets a little high because we have deadlines.
Absolutely.
We have more to do. We all say, I want my business to grow to the next level. But when it does start to do that, we freak out. Well, don't put on the brakes.
No.
Don't put on the brakes. Just go full steam ahead and know that you've got the right people around you, and the right people will continue to show up as you continue to grow and move forward. Just don't freak everybody out and don't throw them under the bus, because they're there to try to help you.
Yeah, absolutely. To wrap up our list, don't forget to go grab a cup of coffee. Coffee is one of those things that it's the warmth of the cup makes me feel completely comfortable.
It is. It's soothing to have that warm cup of coffee and just to breathe it in. It'll help you breathe deeper as well. Make sure you are attending the 14th Annual Financial Planning Symposium. This one is for bankers, CPA, mortgage brokers, anybody in financial services. September 17th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Infinity Park Event Center. Find more at cofpa.org.
Or give them a call at 303-750-0515. Again, 303-750-0515.
You can get a promo discount or a $25 discount by using the promo code RADIO.
We'll be back right after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Hi, this is Angel, and I want you to picture this. You're driving home after soccer practice. Your little girl is sitting in the back seat, and the radio is gently playing your favorite music. Your car is your world for the moment, and your world is safe because Nyland's Collision Center wouldn't cut corners on the quality of parts when they fixed that fender bender last month. NYLUNDS collision.com. No one knows your car better. The safety of your whole world is in their hands. Visit nylandscollision.com or call them at 303-761-9219.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706 or visit RivieraFinance.com.
SharpNet Solutions has been optimizing websites for over 16 years, since before Google was even a company. Hi, this is Eric, and I want you to let that sink in for a moment. SharpNet Solutions has been helping hundreds of small businesses get found on the search engines since before Google became Google. They're one of the most affordable SEO firms in the country, and if you tell them Experience Pros sent you, you'll get up to 50% off of your SEO services. Still wonder if they can help you? Google Experience Pros. We use them. 303-900-4988. That's 303-900-4988 or sharpnetsolutions.com.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice.
Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
I'll never forget that moment.
Never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
As long as I live.
It started with a phone call.
I got the text when I was at work.
My first call up ever as a member of the National Guard. This was it, the real deal.
When we got to the armory, they briefed us on the wildfires, how they were getting dangerously close to homes.
It was amazing to be a part of this massive operation. Helicopters were going up with huge buckets to drop water on the fires.
Some of the guys in the unit were preparing for firefighting with local fire crews.
We went out in Humvees to help with the evacuations.
At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com. Discover what it means to be a citizen soldier, to serve locally as well as globally. Look into the benefits, including career skills and money for college. Take a moment. Go to NationalGuard.com today.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard, aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/The Revolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the most positive business talk show in America. So happy that you are with us today. Hey, listen, do you use Facebook ads?
On occasion, I do.
Do you?
Well, because it says, it shows up, sponsor this ad and boost this post, and
Right.
they make it so easy to go.
They sure do.
Okay.
And they even put they design the ad for you based on the picture you just
They
posted.
do, right?
Yeah. Well,
It's kind of like Garanimals for advertising, right? Like I
kinda
already
is.
posted it, and so they just show me what it would look like as an ad.
absolutely.
I like it.
Make it easy. So here's something. If you're going to use Facebook ads, just posting an ad for the sake of posting an ad, it's really not going to be all that effective for you.
You know what? It's fun to have my ad out there.
Well, this is why they do it. When you post a picture, it's because you like that picture.
Right.
That's why Facebook takes that picture and puts it in an ad and says, here, you can like it and pay for it.
Right.
Right.
But it's not expensive.
No, it's not really expensive. It can be. But what if you were thinking more strategically about maybe placing an ad so that it could work for you?
Strategy.
Right.
Strategy. It's always easier to look at strategy for somebody else. You can look at something that somebody else is doing and think, you know what, if they were to do this and combine it with that and share it here, that would be so effective. But when you're doing it for yourself, it's like, oh, I haven't sat down to think about strategy. I'm just going 100 miles a minute with my
Right.
head down, and I'm just lucky that ad got out.
So Sam Edwards says this. He says, first of all, campaigns are based on objectives. You need to know what your objective is. What are you targeting? What do you hope to accomplish? Do you want people to click through to your website? Do you want people to purchase something right there from the ad? You need to know what you're doing.
Well, and I think that everybody has one objective. I want more customers. And that objective in and of itself is that's kind of your overriding umbrella.
Sure.
Because everything you do should be geared to bringing people through your sales process.
But it's rare that you get more customers on a single click.
Exactly. They have to start with an activity that takes very little behavioral change on their part. This isn't going to change my day. I don't want to sign up for something that's overwhelming or going to take more time and energy off of me because I'm already busy. But how easy is it for me to just go and watch your video?
You need
or
a low barrier to entry.
check out your website or see what this whole thing is all about.
Where you place your Facebook ad also matters. If you're not familiar, there are newsfeed ads and right-hand column ads. So do you want it running into the newsfeed or do you want it going off to the right side of the column? Both are effective. Both have different values.
Both have value. I actually personally prefer the ones on the right-hand column.
Is that right?
I find I click on them far more often.
Do you really?
I do.
I don't know that I have ever clicked on a
Nothing at all?
Not on the right-hand column. On the newsfeed ones,
It's just too disruptive for me.
I
I'm like,
see
"You're in
them
my
and
way."
I'm like, oh, I totally want to click. I want to know more about that.
Yeah, no, it's in my way. So the other one just I can notice it. It doesn't leave as I scroll. It stays there.
Right.
Whereas the one in my newsfeed, I can scroll right past it.
Absolutely.
So I find myself clicking or noticing the ones on the right-hand column far more often.
All right. I think it's a man-woman thing. It's certainly a personal thing. That's for sure. And finally, beware of your budget, because you can blow through a lot of money very quickly if you don't set a careful and strategic budget.
Well, I think that the nice thing about Facebook ads is that it does encourage you to create an advertising budget, which a lot of small businesses don't even have. So it's, again, low cost to get involved with advertising. You get to see some results, and low cost, low results. I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand. And so it actually, I think, starts to make you feel comfortable with the whole concept of advertising and investing in some advertising dollars, because you'll see you get to reach a whole new audience that you alone didn't have access to.
Speaking of reaching that audience, let's talk about getting specific with your demographics. It's so important that you know who you're trying to target. You can dial it right to the very nano detail, right? And if you don't, you're just throwing money at the wall, hoping something's going to stick.
You know, it's a little freaky sometimes when you see how much information that that Facebook has on you, how much they know about you and your habits, what you like to look at, the types of things that you click on. So they know what your interests are, what time of day you are shopping and hanging out and clicking on stuff. They've got, and it's a little scary, but when it comes to advertising, they have got it dialed in.
You bet.
And so you get to sync your customer profiles into your Facebook ads, so that once you know who you're targeting, Facebook remembers that too. So you don't have to make it up every time you start a new campaign.
Here's a cool little tip that Sam Edwards writes. He says, target life events. If you if you know you're going through a wedding, or somebody passed away, those kinds of life, having a baby, moving to a new country, or wherever, those kinds of events help target your ads even more specifically.
Well, you know what? I think that we want to make sure that we're doing what we're participating in things that they're already participating in. It's that whole ride a horse, it's the direction it's going.
Right.
If these things are trending, if these are what's going on already naturally, then it's an easier segue into think, oh, you can participate and you're a part of that too.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, and finally, geography makes a major difference. If you're selling beachwear, it usually does better where there is a beach, except if you're in Colorado, and then we buy all the beachwear anyways.
I remember one time buying a winter jacket, a ski coat, and a swimsuit in one shopping trip at the same time.
Really?
Yeah. And I thought, only in Colorado would I buy a swimsuit and a winter coat, all in one same trip. It was at TJ Maxx, though. I mean, where else can you do all that in one trip? And I needed both.
There you have it. Thanks to Sam Edwards for his tips that made that conversation worthy.
In 1 month from today, it's the 14th annual Financial Planning Symposium. This is for anybody in the financial planning services or financial services, bankers, CPAs, mortgage brokers. They've got 3 keynote sessions, 4 breakout sessions, and plenty of time for networking and visiting with the sponsors. It is on September 17th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Infinity Park Event Center. You can find out more online at cofpa.org.
Or give them a call at 303-750-0515.
Get your $25 discount by using the promo code RADIO.
Well, there you have it. Our first hour of Positive Business Talk in the can for today. But good news is we have a whole nother hour, so we encourage you to stay tuned. Remember to turn the volume up and do business with the people who do business with the pros. We'll be back.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Haystack Help Radio with Scott Wadley. Today at noon on KLZ 560.
Wake Up is back from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. every Monday through Friday starting August 10th with your host, Steve Curtis, right here on The Source, your source, 560 KLZ.
KLZ AM 560, KLZ HD Denver, and online streaming at KLZ560radio.com. This is KLZ 560. Freedom, liberty, truth.
USA Headline News. I'm Kelly Sloan. More classified emails from Hillary Clinton's private server are being found. They have been flagged by officials, according to the Washington Post. South Carolina Representative Trey Gowdy, chairman of the House Select Committee on Benghazi, believes the Democratic presidential frontrunner is hiding something.
The more energy she put into cleansing or wiping this server clean, I think your viewers should take or infer from that perhaps there was something on there she really didn't want us to see.
He spoke on Fox News Sunday. Officials told the newspaper the figures are likely to grow, but it will take several months to complete the review process. Police in Thailand say a large explosion rocked a central Bangkok intersection during the evening rush hour, killing at least 3 people. The cause of the explosion is not yet known. We will bring you more details as they become available, or you can check back to our website at usaheadlinenews.com. This is USA Headline News.
You're getting very sleepy. Sleepy. You're no longer afraid of bunnies. Bunnies. You'll join my rewards program. I'll join your... Wait, what? 50% off your 5th session. Huh? Focus on the value. Value.
How about a rewards program you'll actually use every day? Finally, there's Plenty. Earn points at one place and use them at another. Sign up today at plentywithani.com for access to offers worth over $100 in savings. There's Plenty together. Terms and conditions apply.
Imagine turning on a shower and getting an endless supply of hot water almost immediately.
As soon as this heats up, whoa, hello.
With the smart recirculation technology of the new Rinnai Ultra Series tankless water heaters, Rinnai brings you faster hot water in showers, sinks, and other home appliances.
That was fast.
That was fast.
Rinnai tankless water heaters give you an endless supply of hot water faster, plus big savings on water and gas, which leaves only one question. Why wait any longer? To learn more, visit us at rinnai.us. That's RINNAI.us.
Coming up next is the Experience Pros Radio Show, Denver's only positive business talk show. Off the air, you can connect with the Experience Pros Network at any one of the upcoming 15 events. They're all online at experiencepros.com. Just click on the calendar tab. August 18th, How to Follow Up workshop presented by CR Conversations at 9 a.m. And at 1:30, Prudential is teaching us which corporate structure will save us the most money in taxes. At 5:30, Networking for our Epic Networking North event. And on August 19th, we'll be in Lone Tree for our Epic South Networking event from 5:30 to 7:30. Everything's online at experiencepros.com. Click on the calendar tab.
Look, prostate cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in men. And if you're African American, you're twice as likely to die from the disease. Don't just sit there. Log on to pcaw.com and talk to your doctor about your risk for prostate cancer. A message from the Prostate Cancer Education Council with support from Merck.
I can help the next customer over here.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, that's a lot of books. Let's see. How to keep your child safe. Child-proofing your home. Child-proofing your yard. Child-proofing your in-laws' home and yard. Well, I'm guessing you have a little one at home?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you must take good care of her.
Oh, thank you.
Now, let's see. Parents' Guide to Safe Toys. That's a really good one. Parents' Guide to Safe Foods. Parents' Guide to Safe Safety Products. Parents' Guide to Parenting Guides. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater and other safety tips.
Of all the things you can read about keeping your child safe, the most important is attached to the back of their car seat. Read the instruction manual and learn to use the latch system. It makes it easier to be sure your child's car seat is installed correctly.
Parents' Guide to Telling Other Parents How to Raise Their Kids.
To learn more, go to safercar.gov. Anchor, Tether, Latch, the next generation of child safety. A message from the U.S. Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Colorado's adoptive families encounter unique challenges every single day. The good news is the Colorado Post-Adoption Resource Center, COPARC, is here to help. From support groups and newsletters to workshops and financial aid, community resources are now available for families who have adopted children through the child welfare system.
My husband and I were able to pay for respite care and spend time together that we desperately needed. It has really helped keep our family strong.
The parenting workshops help me deal with the everyday issues of adoption. I'm a more supportive father because of them.
Finding a support group is a godsend. It is emotionally uplifting to know there are folks who truly understand what we are going through.
a friendly voice, and a network of services to support adoptive families. CoPark is funded by the Colorado Department of Human Services and the Adoption Exchange. For more information, visit adoptex.org or call 1-800-451-5246.
I remember the moment. I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
As long as I live. A storage tank ruptured, and for miles, chemicals were pushing up against the riverbanks.
This was a big deal, and it was going to have a serious impact on communities up and down the river.
I remember the moment this local guy came up to me and said, "They call the guard out for this stuff?"
You probably thought we were all about hurricanes, tornadoes, fighting Mother Nature.
Hey, it's a chemical spill. It's a disaster.
It affects the water supply, threatens wildlife.
We're talking about the health of entire communities and people's livelihoods.
You bet we're ready for these kinds of things.
We were out there with booms to prevent the spill from expanding.
We are responsible for protecting and monitoring the sensitive wetlands.
I also remember the moment that same guy came up to me and said, "I don't know what we would have done if they hadn't called the guard up."
Learn more about how you can protect your friends, families, neighbors, and the environment. Everything that makes up your community. Go to NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard. Aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. We're here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Bear.
Bear who?
Bear in the cat door.
That doesn't even rhyme.
I know, but that's what happened. There was a bear in the cat door.
There was a bear?
In Sandpoint, Iowa,
little pet
Idaho.
door that the cat goes in and out?
Right.
There was a bear?
Knock, knock. Right?
Is this in the woods?
No, Sandpoint, Idaho. A man snapped pictures of a bear attempting to get into his home through his cat door, but only managed to fit his head through the opening.
Oh my goodness.
That would terrify me.
I know some people that have some real bear phobias.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. But whether you have a bear phobia or not, there's a grizzly bear with its head in your front door.
Just a black bear. It's not a grizzly bear. It's just a black bear. Nice little.
Now the picture, he's not growling. He seems very calm.
He seems stuck.
Did he?
Yeah, but that's a snapping picture. That's just a snapshot in time.
Isn't that funny these days what people will stop? I am scared to death. I'm going to pee my pants. But wait, let me take a picture.
Let me capture it. Maybe get a selfie with it.
Yeah, because I am thinking if that bear really wanted to push through.
Come through the door and bring the door with him.
I think he could.
Right? That would be. And then running up the stairs gets a little awkward because, it's going to take the door and bang all the stuff up every stair. But
So, just curious.
Yeah.
Any sightings of the cat?
No, the cat's been missing.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Shoot. Oh.
Yeah, cat's been missing for a while.
Oh.
Don't know where the cat is.
Oh.
What do you
sad.
do? Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's really freaky though.
With the temperatures going on all over the world these days, it's getting hotter. At least that's what some people say. By the way, brace yourself because it's going to be a very, very cold winter. That's what I've heard. I'm not
moving to Phoenix.
Not a meteorologist, but if you're going to move to Phoenix, you might want to check out our friend Cole Conley over there. Works over at 12 News channel station.
He baked a tray of cookies, chocolate chip cookies,
on his dashboard
inside his car.
Right. Well, he's at it again.
What's he baking now?
A record.
Oh.
A vinyl LP, and he put it on the cement, and within 20 minutes he came over and rolled it up and put it in a jar, and it's like a flower holder,
a vase or something.
Mm-hmm. And the folks,
hot there.
I know, and it's not just here in Phoenix. It's not just here in the U.S. Up there in Canadian territory, Toronto. A Toronto man decided he wanted to see exactly how hot was it, so he cracked an egg on his driveway and filmed the progress while it cooked.
Did he cook an egg on the ground?
He cooked an egg on the ground.
A total egg.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How long? How long did it take?
Looking for that information right now. Don't have that information, but not long.
Not long.
No.
97 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it was toasty out there.
All right.
Yeah.
And he cooked an egg on the ground.
You know, it's
Well, that's nicer than them taking the magnifying glass and, burning the bugs.
Yeah, probably.
Cooking stuff is
It's
better.
a little gritty in the teeth.
Well, I wonder if you could. I wonder if you could actually put a pan. Rather than cook it just straight on the
Put a
ground.
what?
Could you put a pan?
A
Like
what?
a frying pan.
Did everybody else hear her say pan?
No, a frying pan.
What the hell's a pan?
A frying pan.
No one knows what
on
a
the streets.
pan is. It's like a 4-syllable utensil.
I did not.
What is it?
I did not.
Go back and listen to the record. It's a pan. I don't know what that means. But if you want one, Angel will sell it to you.
No, just use a frying pan on the street.
You can't say pan, can you? You can't say pan.
Pan. You know what else I can't say?
What?
No, well, I'm gonna now.
You say forward.
I know I do have too many syllables in the number 4.
Which is really weird because forward should have 1 syllable. But
I know.
It's 2.
I know,
1
but
times 2 is still
my
2.
family teases me
Mhm.
because of the way I say the word bully and bullet.
Bully and bullet?
Yeah, but did I say it right this time?
I think so.
Bully,
Yeah.
bully and bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you normally say it?
I don't know because
You
now
say
my
it-
head's like too thinking about it too
Will
much.
the
So
FCC get involved for this?
no.
Okay, all right.
No.
All
No,
right.
it's just my husband says soy sauce. Like
What?
the pronunciation of soy sauce, but
Oh,
he calls
soy
it soy sauce.
Soy sauce?
Yeah, and so I would say bullet. I said it right.
You did. You always say
Say-
bullet.
No,
No?
I guess
say
I sound
something
a
else?
little more like bullet.
Bullet.
Bullet and bully.
Bullet.
They always tease me that I say bully.
All right. Well, you do adopt whatever accent
Only if it's southern.
is in the room.
Only if it's southern.
Yeah.
I can't do a British accent, though I wish I could.
We've got great friends in Boston who have a very thick Boston accent. You don't do that either.
I don't.
Mm-mm. All right.
No, I just
Well-
do the southern thing. The twang comes out so easy.
If you're going to cook your eggs on the pavement,
Right.
then you simply need to be careful and make absolutely certain that you get the sand out because it'll get a little
No,
gritty in your teeth.
don't
Just
do it like that.
All
Put it
right.
on a frying pan.
Hey, how'd you like to have a more productive work day?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every Monday, I think that we start out thinking, all right, we're going to have all this stuff. I've got a blank slate, full week ahead of me. I can get it all done.
Well,
And then on Friday, we're rushing around thinking, where did the week go? I didn't get anything done.
and then on Sunday, we think, I didn't get anything done here either. Well, our friend Akash Karia wrote a fantastic article on how to be a success at everything.
At everything?
Yeah.
I want to be a success at everything.
All right. So if you want to have a more productive workday, number 1, make your morning count, Angel.
I am guessing that doesn't mean sleeping in for an extra half an hour.
What it may or may not mean, she doesn't address whether or not you should sleep in or not. However, she starts with, as soon as you wake up each morning, you got to make sure you
No, she doesn't. She doesn't say that.
listen. You got to make sure that you do what you need to do in order to be productive. Outline your priorities.
Yeah. She says there are no doubt that there are emails, phone calls, and people,
Lots of stuff out
but
there.
resist the urge to start responding right away, Eric
Right.
Raymer.
No, what?
She says, put your phone down, move away from the laptop. She says, checking those messages may seem like a great way to get a head start on the day, but it leaves you reacting
She's stupid.
to other people's agenda rather than setting your own agenda for your own priorities
My own day.
for the day.
My own day, Akash.
Yes, she
saying.
does say outline your priorities, but it doesn't mean in reacting to everything. So she says, how you start the first hour of your day determines how much you will have accomplished by the last.
Remember the law of the vital few, the 80-20 rule? Highly productive people understand 80% of their outcome comes from 20% of their input. So they spend 20% of their time and their activities that have the greatest overall impact. Did you want me to do the math again for you?
I think I do. I
All right.
think.
It's because I didn't use the word forward. So let's go back. 80-20 rule.
The 80-20 rule. So 20%, we're spending 80% doing wasteful things and 20% doing productive things.
80% of your output, the good stuff, comes from only 20% of your input. Oh, yeah. We've seen the enemy, and it is us.
I don't know how that works.
So what you need to do is spend the 20% on activities that have the greatest overall impact. Understanding the 80% of their time doesn't really warrant as much stress or energy.
I don't know if I buy that.
All right. So I was skeptical on the first one. You were skeptical on the second one. Let's try the third one.
Write it down.
What, like on a pen?
Yes.
With a pen?
Pen and paper.
Who uses that anymore?
Pen and paper. Or you can use an app also to help keep you organized. But once you have 3 things that you need to do, it now needs to go to a list, because this simple to-do list will help keep you focused on the priorities. There are probably only a handful of things that you really have to get done, but we find ourselves reacting to all those other things in 20% input, 80% output.
Yeah, all right.
Whatever that is. But if we try to commit everything we need to do to memory, things will get lost. How about this one? Eat a frog. Eat your frogs. Eat your frogs.
Eat what?
Frog legs for breakfast.
What is that? Doesn't say that.
Or he says, Mark Twain once remarked that if you eat a live frog first thing in the morning, nothing you do the rest of the day will be as bad as by comparison. Okay, so here's the thing. Put off the most important things first, the daunting tasks.
No. Don't put off the most daunting.
I mean, right.
Do them first.
Yes, do them.
Eat your frogs.
Eat your frogs. The most daunting task, the toughest thing that you have to get done, do it first. And then instead of multitasking, she recommends single tasking.
People, we just have to admit, guys know it. We've known it forever. Women, step up now. You don't multitask at all. You think you do, but you don't. There's no such thing as multitasking. We single task, and we need to get on that train.
And yet I multitask all day long. I get more done.
No.
I run circles around you.
Tell the truth. You don't multitask.
That's true.
You do run circles around me. That's true.
That's true. I am doing
You
one
single
thing
task
at
way
a
better.
time. And I single task. Boom, boom, boom.
All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, more positive business talk. That's right. It's the Experience Pros radio show right here on your favorite station.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Computers. We can't live a moment without them. My friend sent me an email recently saying she was having 99 problems and 97 of them were because of email and technology. I hate it when it doesn't work, but I'm stuck with how to get past the lockups, the slow retrieval, and lost data. This is what Binkley IT specializes in, all your computer quirks and hangups. They'll take care of you, and often they can do it remotely. Call our friends at Binkley IT and solve your IT puzzle one piece at a time. Call 720-254-1057, 720-254-1057. And if your computer is still working, look them up online at binkleyit.com.
Boom! That's what you're looking for out of your professional networking events, and that's what Boom delivers. Create great business relations and build power partner connections the 4th or 5th Monday of the month at Bar Louie in Westminster from 6 to 8 p.m. Every event is sold out, so get your tickets for the next one today at boomcolorado.com. That's boomcolorado.com. Want more? How about quarterly training seminars? Boom! Network with great people. boomcolorado.com.
Dude, your wife's hot.
I know, right?
I'm not kidding. She's really hot.
Yeah, I married up.
I'm trying to tell you, your wife's hot.
Will someone please call Bowman Heating and Air? It's 90 degrees in here.
Don't let anyone else tell you how hot your wife is. Call Bowman Heating and Air today. 303-622-6502. Bowman Heating and Air, keeping couples together and relationships cool. Ask about the preventative maintenance option with a 100% mechanical guarantee. BowmanHVAC.com.
Get your vehicle back in the showroom condition with the most comprehensive auto detail from Bumper Dock Denver. They remove tree sap and pollutants from your car's painted surfaces, minor scratches are cleaned up with a high-speed polish, and the glaze finish is applied to restore a deep shine. Bumper Dock Denver understands that your vehicle is more than just a mode of transportation, it reflects your business. No matter what you drive, you get fast, friendly, honest service to protect your auto investment and bring out the full beauty of your car. 303-369-7292 or bumperdockdenver.com.
When your IT person says, your VPN's PPTP failed because the IP conflict caused a protocol failure, all you seem to hear is, blah, blah, money, money, blah, blah, last time. We're C-Squared Computer Consulting, and we speak geek fluently, but we translate when talking to you. When you understand the issues, you can better prioritize your money and time. Our managed services provide a stable spending model with system monitoring and trust. Call C-Squared Computer Consulting today at 303-933-1113 or go to c2cc.net.
There's only one place on the dial for you to share your stories of great customer service, and that's Fan Braggin' Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Every Friday, the phone lines are open for you to call and tell the world who's getting it right in business. Call 855-FAN-BRAG and change the way people treat people in business. You can post your stories every day on the Experience Pros Facebook page and call in on Fridays for Fan Braggin' Friday at 855-326-2724. 855-FAN-BRAG. Tell Eric and Angel, and then tell the world about Fan Braggin' Friday.
It's time for What's Going On with Jim Smith. The following discussion will cover general financial topics. It is not meant to provide individual advice, nor is it meant to provide specific recommendations with regard to products or strategies. General tax information may be discussed, but it is not meant to be tax or legal advice. The listeners should consult their own financial, tax, and legal advisors regarding their particular situation. James Smith is a licensed financial professional who is appointed by multiple companies to sell insurance and financial products. However, the views expressed during this discussion are solely his own or the views of the hosts of the Experience Pros radio show. Not all products and or features, if discussed, including benefits and riders, may be available in all states. James Smith offers securities as a registered representative of Pruco Securities, LLC, Pruco member SIPC. And now it's time for What's Going On with Jim Smith on the Experience Pros radio show.
Welcome back to the studio, Jim. We love having you in the studio with us every week.
Awesome. My voice is a little thin today because I took on my first 14er on Saturday.
Jim, let's do something. Let's switch you over to that microphone over there. There you go. Perfect.
Just a little better?
Oh, way better.
All right. Well, my voice might be a little thin today. I took on my first 14er Saturday with my son, who is an expert. And let's just say I enjoyed it one time. But we did it, and I'm a little thin in the voice.
Which mountain did you?
We did Bierstadt up above Guanella Pass. It was awesome. We had a great day, but I got a little too much altitude, but we're good.
A little too much
altitude sickness.
Oh, you got altitude sickness.
I did.
Wicked.
Oh,
it's a real thing.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But
and you had to then come back.
Yeah, we did get back. I am here today, so
you are here today, Jim. I know that we've got a great topic that we're going to share with our audience today. But I want to remind them that you're actually putting on a financial services workshop tomorrow.
We are. We're doing a combination of myself on sort of what happens to my business later.
Yep.
And then CPA, part of the Experience Pros.
Patty Langlois.
And she's going to do a workshop with us on how to take care of your, what's the best way to set up your business profile.
Yeah, are you an LLC? Are you an S Corp or a C Corp or whatnot? And how does it affect you in the
Those
taxes?
Little letters make such a big difference. And so that is going on August 18th, tomorrow, Tuesday, August 18th from 1 to 3 p.m. here at the Experience Pros down in the conference room in the basement here at 2821 South Parker Road. You can get all of that at the Experience Pros calendar for more information. All right. Well, Jim, a lot of times when we're talking about businesses and even this workshop you've got going on tomorrow, there's a lot that has to happen when you are setting up your small business.
I thought we'd take a little bit of time today just to talk about, you guys have both had a great experience at sort of consulting small businesses through the years. And there's probably a lot of questions that come up in your mind. I've been with the Prudential Insurance Company of America for quite some time, and I'm licensed in the state of Colorado. I have to disclose that as well.
Sure.
But I've had all this experience. I've heard a lot of questions that I have that should have been asked that didn't get asked.
Well, I've got a couple on my my list,
right.
if you don't mind.
Well, you try, and I'll see if I can answer.
All
How
right,
about that?
okay.
All right.
One of the questions that we get so many times is, what differentiates me and my business in the marketplace?
Well, that's a great question. I take two processes there. The first thing I say to differentiate yourself in the marketplace, make sure you're following your core values. In other words, if you don't have a core value, that's the place to start.
Right.
Because that's unique to you and your business. Even if you're a franchise,
sure,
you're still unique. So work from a value proposition that you believe in that will make you unique in the marketplace. I think that's one of the first places to start, for sure.
I think that's super important. And I think that while they should be asking, it's not a question that they always ask. Jim, I think one of the things that we've discovered as we've started to grow, we are trying to figure out, how are we more attractive for employees? How do we keep the really good employees with us?
You know, we're starting to go into a time with the baby boomers aging where you're seeing a lot of people come into the marketplace who are second and third career people.
Right.
That's happening a lot. And a lot of the things that group is looking for might be different than the 23-year-old just coming out of college, right?
Right.
So here's what I think. Number one, you have to understand that some benefits have more value to your employees than other benefits. And sometimes what we do is we go with the basics. Okay, I'm going to get health insurance. I'm going to get 401k. Then I'm going to add some disability, blah, blah, blah. I think what's important is, especially those key employees that you have, is sit down with them and say, what means best to you?
Right. What's most important to you? Right.
And that will help you. And secondly, every small business owner, when they're ramping up, should consider having voluntary benefits brought in. And we do that all the time at our firm. I won't go into detail today, but you can sure find out voluntary benefits to where we can cherry pick and we're not so much subject to the ERISA laws.
Gotcha.
I always think that you have to have exactly the same benefits for everybody, that it has to be matchy-matchy.
Most of it does, but there are, in the voluntary realm, not so much.
Okay. That's good stuff. All right, here's another one that, oh gosh, even I ask from time to time.
Yep.
That might scare Angel. If I were to sell my business today, what would it be worth?
You know, I have businesses. I ask that question when I'm doing a business discovery appointment with them. And I ask them, what's your business worth?
Right. Most people have no clue.
They're not sure.
Right.
Those who are sure don't know if they could get what they think it's worth. I think the first thing you have to do is, if you want a true business valuation, you got to go out and hire somebody who can evaluate your business. But one of the things that we do when we're doing our planning with businesses is look at their cash flows. Look at their total profits over the last couple of years.
Right.
We can actually go back 5 if we have a growth trajectory, and we can future project that growth trajectory to say, this is my total revenue for the year, and this could be a good starting place to value your business.
Absolutely. Love it.
I think that that's a valuable piece, just thinking about that your business has value, and that someday you need to have
but
that
it's important to find out.
Exit strategy. All right. Then how about this? This is a scary one. If something were to happen to me, it's my business, I'm the owner, or in our case, we've got partnerships. What would happen to my business?
Well, if you haven't asked that question in your business, this is part of what we'll talk about at the workshop tomorrow. But there's two events that could be significant. One would be that business owner or that partnership, one of them, for some reason, car accident, became disabled. You still feel a reasonable desire to take care of that person.
Sure.
And yet they're not working anymore.
Right.
So that disability factor. Secondly, is the eventual issue of if one of those partners or that business owner died. And I think it's important to sit down with those individuals and make sure that you've answered those questions, how it affects their estate and how it affects their business in perpetuity.
You know what? You need to come to this workshop. Just give us the details again.
Well, it's Tuesday, August 18th, which is tomorrow from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock here at the Experience Pros office. You can find more information on the Experience Pros calendar at experiencepros.com. Jim, for people to connect with you, I know we just breezed through some questions really quickly with quick answers.
Right.
I know you've got something in length you can talk about with our listeners. If they want to connect with you, what's the best way to do that?
Call me at 720-356-6474, or reach me at james.smith@prudential.com. I would love for me and my team to sit down with you and see if we can help you. No obligation to buy anything, simply an opportunity to help you.
You know, it's fantastic. Let's give that number again, 720-356-6474. Again, 720-356-6474. Call Jim, and let's get going. Come out and check out the event going on tomorrow. It's going to help you grow your business.
You bet.
We'll be back right after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experienced Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Over 400,000 businesses in Colorado have less than 10 employees. Your business probably fits into that category. Imagine what would be accomplished if everyone joined forces. The Colorado Micro Business Alliance brings owners together to give you a unified voice in state and local politics, as well as helps negotiate better deals for products and services. They offer top-level seminars and networking events. Join now for only $5 a month at coloradomicrobusinessalliance.com.
Friends, this is Eric, and I want to turn you on to a fantastic bi-monthly patriotic newsletter I've discovered. It's called The Pen, and it's a compilation of numerous patriotic writers packed with political information that you won't find in the newspaper. Contact my friend Beth Ann for a free sample copy at csctalkradio.com. or send $24.95 to P.O. Box 73, California, Missouri, 65018 to receive The Pen for an entire year. The Pen, promoting liberty and keeping patriots informed. Subscribe today, csctalkradio.com. That's csctalkradio.com.
Dove Valley Storage has your affordable storage solutions for RVs, boats, cars, or construction equipment. Covered units you can own or rent at unbelievable prices. There's no other product like this in Colorado, and they're offering them at a fraction of the price of owning an RV garage or man cave. Hurry and call Kim today. They're going fast for fall delivery. 720-201-4062. That's 720-201-4062. Or check them out online, dovevalley.storage.com. They've got you covered. Get your payroll and employee paperwork done efficiently, effectively, and economically with Employer Essentials. Free up your time, free up your money, and let Employer Essentials help your business grow. They handle all of your payroll and HR needs at EmployerEssentials.com or call 303-734-9436. 303-734-9436.
The Extreme Customer Service Directory is the go-to place for finding the companies who have the best customer testimonials. Plus, to make it even easier, we narrowed down the field to only 3 companies in your area. If you need a printer in the metro area, we have it. If you need ink and toner, we have it. The Extreme Customer Service Directory is one of the most visited directories in the state, and it's all yours to view for free at experiencepros.com. Experiencepros.com for the best in customer service. When you're looking for the best, think Experience Pros. You can feel good about doing business with the pros.
You're busy, but are you really achieving the dreams you thought you would? Infinite Nation knows that when your vision is big enough, you can create infinite success. Request your free vision check phone call with award-winning vision coach Carrie Conley. Discover how easy it is to achieve your infinite success. Call 720-331-8693. 720-331-8693 and check out the Vision is Victory workshop online at infinitenation.com.
The business professionals at Extreme Relationship Management know that networking is one of the best ways to create word-of-mouth marketing for your business. They also know that many of you feel like it's a complete waste of time. The difference is knowing how to network and what to do with all those business cards that you collect. Tune in every Thursday to learn about the ERM networking laws, and be sure to sign up for the next ERM class. Extreme Relationship Management offers training and events to help you realize how rewarding networking can be. Train the ERM way. Find them online at extremerelationshipmanagement.com and call 855-I-LIKE-ERM to find out more about their next class.
Do you wish your career was moving along a different path? Do you ever feel like your business owns you when it should be the other way around? Do you feel like this isn't the life you thought you'd be living? You're not alone. Sandy Corrigan has a system that helps people create careers worth having, businesses worth owning, that result in lives worth living. Call or text Sandy Corrigan today at 303-907-1010. That's 303-907-1010. It's worth the phone call.
Advertising is really effective, especially for small business. Turn your company into a household name by advertising on the Experience Pros radio show. We'll help you build a trusted reputation with the professionals who listen to the program. You'll connect with the right audience and at the right price. Advertise with the Experience Pros radio show. Sign up at experiencepros.com and put your brand on the tip of your customer's tongue. Sign up today and start advertising with the Experience Pros at experiencepros.com.
Hi, I'm Angie Austin with the Good News with Angie Austin. That's me. Please join me right here on this station, KLZ, for the Good News on Sundays at 8 a.m.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. If you're like me, and you probably are, I'm sorry, you have a sign that says you've got mail and a lot of it in your inbox.
We just recently underwent some changes to our email client, and Eric lost
everything. 200,000 emails.
But most of them weren't read anyways. They were all just sitting in there unread in their inbox. Or maybe you do
most of them were spam.
The email calisthenics that I do every morning, and I highlight, shift, delete.
You do email calisthenics.
In mass quantities. I get a lot of junk, and so there's a reason for that. But I also get a lot of newsletters that if they just come in at a time that I'm just busy, I know I'm not going to go back and read it.
Right.
So if it has a newsletter has to hit me at a time that I am able to read.
So how do you make sure that your emails actually get opened and read? Well, our friend Jeff Hayden has a couple of ideas. Let's start with some statistics.
He says email opens increase after noon, 12 noon, with the most active period being between 2 and 5 o'clock. And yet, so many of us send our emails out first thing in the morning, right? Because we're thinking about it, we're sending them out. But everybody's busy that first thing in the morning. And so emails increase if they are received between noon and 2.
Very good to know. Here's something Alchemy Works says that 76% of all email opens occur in the first 2 days after an email is sent. Interesting, because I think that most people who send me an email expect it to be opened in the first 2 minutes.
Well, we do. And most of it does get open within the first couple of days of receiving it. Beyond that, we're not going to open it at all.
For sure.
Emails on a Tuesday have open higher rate than any other day, especially Mondays and Fridays are the worst days.
They also have higher open rates. You said open higher rate.
Oh.
And if you're, trying for a job, then maybe it would be an open higher rate, but it has a higher open rate. Sorry.
Subject lines with more than 3 words experience a drop in open rate by over 60%.
More than 3 words? Call me now.
I know, but how often do we put all this information in there? Actually, I put a lot of information in my subject lines.
Because you want them to get it if they don't open it.
I figure even if you don't read it, you get the subject line.
Right.
Opening this email is just, redundant. B2B customers have become desensitized to words such as reports, forecasts, and intelligence.
Well, because most emails aren't. Here's one that this staggered me. Email marketing, according to the Direct Marketing Association, has an ROI, that's a return on investment, of 4,300%.
4,300% ROI?
Most people are using MailChimp and other free services, so multiply 0 times 4,300%, and you've got your ROI.
Wait a minute. It's not the cost of the email service that you're getting the ROI on. It's the fact that you're sending it out and people are responding to it. All right. So here are some things that you can do to get your emails opened and read.
Okay. Help me.
All right. So the folks at Copyblogger believe that 80% of an article's success lies in the title alone.
Oh.
Right there.
If your title's not strong, you don't expect anybody to click on it. Here's the challenge.
If it sounds all newslettery.
Right.
Like, why would I read that? It's not really for me.
But here's the challenge. 3 words or less.
And also, not just to be all like baiting. I think a lot of times, people it's urgent and an important message for you, or you put the RE as if you're responding to something. And so rather than using tricks, he says, leave the bait to the fishermen. Put their first name in the subject line.
That is effective because people love their first name. They just do. It makes it personal.
As long as you correctly spell it.
So important.
You misspell it, you lost me at hello.
And don't use a combination of low, like you were typing the front part and then have the name all in big caps. That's clear that you stole that from a database. So to re or not to re? That is the question.
That's the RE, as if you were replying,
right,
as if this was an ongoing conversation
regarding this.
And so if you put the RE at the start of your emails, sometimes you do trick people into opening it because they think, oh, this is a reply. But we're onto you.
Yeah, if you trick, it only happens once.
Yeah, sneaky salespeople use the RE to make it seem likely that they have spoken to you before. This is an awful way to build any business relationship.
Absolutely.
Now, your open rates could be at 100% because you use RE, because you have, it is a reply.
Oh, yeah,
if
it's a regular thread, go ahead.
But do not trick people into opening your email. If there's genuine value in what you have to say, then your email will be clickable.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Why are you pointing at me for this?
I want you to say that.
You want me to say this?
Yeah.
You don't want to say this?
No, I don't want to say this.
So we're reading an article on Inc. 5000 from Jeff Hayden, which is one of Eric's favorite bloggers.
He's amazing.
And so, he's got these fun little subtitles in this blog.
Right.
And this next one, the last one was to re or to not to re. That is the question.
I said that one.
The next one is size matters a lot.
Size matters a lot?
A lot.
I just wanted to hear that. That's what she said. All right.
Now, do you want to read it or do I need to read it? Can we not even talk about it?
Listen, Contact Monkey found that the best performing subject lines have 1 to 3 words. What's more, most email clients give you a preview of the email next to the subject line. And this is where people decide whether or not should they open it. This is why I had so many unread emails, because I'm looking, I do that.
They're too big.
No.
The email's too big.
No, I read the subject line and the first couple of lines without having to open it.
But
and then I decide whether or not I want to open it.
People treat email almost like the grocery store, right? They put the good stuff in the back.
Wrong.
Whereas in your email, you got to put the good stuff up front.
First 2 lines are the most important lines of your email. Use them properly. Let people know exactly what you're getting in touch with them for. Don't leave like a voicemail. Hi, it's Eric. Call me back.
Give them the most important. This is why this email is important to you. There can always be a click more that goes down to, why are you nodding your head?
Because people like that's what she said.
Oh, goodness, look at that. We're trying to talk about the benefits and your bold statements in your emails right up front. Give me the juicy stuff at the beginning. Less relevant, and still valid. I mean, if you want to have things like your holiday schedule and if there's a special, you can put that at the bottom, but like the addition of it. If there's a special in there and there's something very significant, you want people to know this is the most important piece. This is the objective behind this email. Put it in the beginning.
Absolutely.
For those people who don't scroll to the bottom. Can you say this one? Can you say this one? I mean, is this okay? I mean,
this one's fine.
You didn't want to read the last one, I don't know.
No, the last one is what she said. This one is what I'm saying. Think mobile.
The backseat of a pickup truck.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, I don't know. All right.
Think mobile. 53% of emails are now read on mobile phones. And so it's incredibly important to realize that you only have 5, maybe 7 words in a subject line before it gets truncated. Think mobile.
Always. And again, less is more. When you're looking at all these email clients, Constant Contact and SurveyMonkey in MailChimp, they are showing you one topic, one subject, one objective per email. But think about the newsletters you receive. Think about the newsletters you send, and we fall into this. We want to give everything, right? This is all the stuff that's going on, and here's a blog, and here's a newsletter, and here's some quotes, and here's my special, and here's what's new. Okay, We can get through it all. We're not going to read it all. It's going to end up in my mass delete file, or worse, never being opened at all. So let's be brief, especially because one, they're reading it in a hurry, and two, they're reading it on their smartphone.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Now he says, a contestant, let's see what you could win.
You know that station WIIFM?
People want to know what's in it for me.
That's the one.
If the subject or first line tells the reader what they'll get by following through on the call to action, they're more likely to open the mail. So think about, it's a prize. Give them a present. Give them a prize. Give them something good. What's in it for them? Not here's what's coming up for me.
Right.
Right. Which is really all of it. But here's the thing. He says, everything you've just read, everything we've just shared with you.
Completely pointless and irrelevant.
Oh.
You see, here's the fact. If your email doesn't make it through your customer or prospect spam filter, even the best email is useless.
So there are specific words that should be avoided at all cost in order to avoid being put into their spam or junk mail. If you've added somebody without their permission, which we've all done, right? We collect the business cards and we start automatically, all of a sudden you can tell when you automatically just got sent into somebody's newsletter.
100% free, satisfied, acceptance, according, act now.
Buy, call,
Stop
cheap,
that.
claims, click here, collect.
There you go. There you have it. Send emails that get opened and read. We'll be back right after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Hi, this is Angel, and I want you to picture this. You're driving home after soccer practice. Your little girl is sitting in the back seat, and the radio is gently playing your favorite music. Your car is your world for the moment, and your world is safe because Nyland's Collision Center wouldn't cut corners on the quality of parts when they fixed that fender bender last month. NYLUNDS collision.com. No one knows your car better. The safety of your whole world is in their hands. Visit nylandscollision.com or call them at 303-761-9219.
You've got a great business, lots of customers, and a catchy tagline. Things are going great, right? Has it ever occurred to you that if you are doing so well in your business, someone else might be trying to copy or steal your concept and make it their own? It happens every day. But don't let it happen to you. You need attorney Steve Replin on your side. Much more than just a lawyer, Steve is a business consultant who knows how to protect what's yours while helping you grow it to success. Call Steve today and CYA. That's cover your assets. 303-322-7919. 303-322-7919.
Attention business owners. If you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
The top 5 search results get 75% of all the clicks. 75%! That means if you're on page 2, you are missing out on tons of potential business. You, my friend, are in need of professional help. At SharpNet Solutions, it's not all about clicks. It's about making sales. They optimize the Experience Pros Extreme Customer Service Directory, and they can optimize your business. Call them today, 303-900-4988. That's 303-900-4988. Or find them online at sharpnetsolutions.com. Put their talents to work and see what they can do for you. 303-900-4988. Mention the Experience Pros and get up to 50% off. Call today.
You need more customers, and you need to keep the ones you already have. Lists That Save My Business is your answer to gaining and retaining clients without cold calling or chasing cold leads. Do business with people who like you and who already trust you. Lists That Save My Business is the book with easy-to-use checklists to bring more of the right customers into your sales process. Buy your copy of Lists That Save My Business from Amazon.com. These lists will save your business. Buy your copy of Lists That Save My Business today and grow your business the Experience Pros way.
I'm John Walsh. I'm Ed Smart. When a child is abducted, time is critical. That's why Amber Alert is so important. The public is notified when a child is abducted. It's a partnership between broadcasters, law enforcement, transportation, and you. Thanks for making Amber Alert happen.
Each year, high school students from around the world begin the adventure of a lifetime by studying in the United States. Academic Year in the USA, AUSA, invites your family to become a part of the adventure. To host a student or to study abroad, call us at 1-888-55-AY-USA.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Oh, yeah. Time to get it on. What do high achievers do when they get home from work?
Happy hour.
Well, Jason Demers wrote an article. He says there's 7 things high achievers do right when they get home from work. And since I want to pattern myself after them, I should probably do what they do.
Probably do. So I have this very weird, quirky thing that I do when I first get home from work.
Weird, quirky?
It's kind of quirky.
I actually think I know what you're going to say because I think I've actually witnessed it once and it freaked me out.
I immediately changed my clothes.
Yeah. So we're getting home. We're going to do an interview, and it's coming right up. And we get over to Angel's place where we can have.
We're going to go to my house because I've got two landlines in the same room, and so we're at the end of the day, and we've got to do this interview. We're going to do it in my home office.
So she's like, "Go on in the office. I'll be right there." And I turn around in a minute or two, and you've completely changed your outfit.
I put my comfy clothes on.
Right.
There's something about being at home. I cannot be dressed up. I have to be comfy. And now Eric looks at me and says, well, wait a minute. As soon as this call's over, we've got someplace else to go. I know.
You get changed.
I'll change back. But when I am home, I am in my comfy clothes.
Is that the most bizarre thing you've ever heard?
It is like I come home and it's like the tequila thing. My clothes I just have to be comfortable.
It's like the tequila thing. Tequila makes your clothes come off, that thing?
Yes.
And it's
that thing.
It's not quite like that.
Well, kind of. I put new clothes on.
Not even a little bit.
Well, why not?
Do you know the lyrics of that song?
No.
Oh. All right. Let's move into what other successful people do.
I think they change their clothes. They get comfy, pour themselves
but not the way that song
refreshment
implies.
Oh, sorry.
All right. They exercise.
When they first get home?
Yeah.
Now, see, we do actually go to Orange Theory Fitness after work at the end of our work day.
True.
And hit that at the end of the day. I love working out at the end of the day.
Yes.
It clears my head, completely distresses me.
Absolutely.
And I don't have to get up at 5:30 in the morning to get it in.
And breaks you in half for the rest of the day.
But your day is almost over.
But we love it.
So working out after work, yes, absolutely. Best stress builder. And as an entrepreneur, if you have it scheduled, forces you to leave the office at the end of the day because there's always more to do and you can keep going.
One of our listeners takes your side, says absolutely home equals comfy clothes, period.
Love that.
There you go.
Love that.
Here's something that I do, and I'm glad to see this on the list. They read. When you get home, One of the things I love to do when I get home, I don't want to open up my computer right away. I just want to grab my book, go out on my balcony, and read.
That sounds so lovely.
Yeah. It's
If I am going to do any reading right after, and maybe I should pick this up, it's a magazine, or it's like I like to shuffle through catalogs.
You can do that too.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're reading. It's just a matter of
a very cozy deck.
Yes.
And so it's comfortable. You can go out there, grab a little catalog or a magazine, and just breathe in some fresh air.
I think your deck is sprawling. I have a very cozy balcony.
Okay.
It's like 3 square feet.
All right. So
you have a
mine is
sprawling,
little bigger
very
than
comfortable deck. That's for sure.
What did we used to call it? The holodeck.
It was the holodeck.
The holodeck. They take classes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is a great time to actually catch up on some webinars and podcasts, or even go to the library or the Small Business Development Association, and just refresh on some educational piece to your day. We're always learning. We're always looking for stuff to do. You know where my favorite place to catch up on my podcasts and webinars that are recorded?
What?
You're gonna think this is weird. Again,
that's all right.
I am a complete relax junkie. Any way I can find to relax.
Okay.
And so, because you can watch them on your iPad, you
Right.
can set them up in the bathroom while you're taking a bath, and you can totally catch up on an iPad and some bubbles all at the same time. That's my best.
So you do your research while you're relaxing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's interesting. All right. Okay.
But it's good for me.
Our listeners now are going, what, Angel teed it up and Eric's not going to go there? I'm not.
What did I tee up?
Nothing. They volunteer. Successful.
I like to be relaxed.
No, I get it. Totally. I absolutely do.
It's just, and I like to multitask. I cannot just be doing one thing.
It's true.
I have to be doing, I have to be doing more than one thing, and I could be using this time so wisely. I want a bath, and I have to catch up on stuff.
Successful people volunteer. They go out and share what they have with their community.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You feel so good when you've given back to the community that has supported you.
Right. And then they network.
I did network. I probably did network before I got home from work.
After work.
After work,
Yep.
before I go home, always a little networking in there, at least a couple of hours.
You know who's amazing at that is your husband. He just stops by.
He does. He's in the area.
It's not even like work.
It isn't. If he's in the area with any of his clients, he always makes it a point to just stop by for a couple of minutes and say hello. I never do that because I'm always like I'm always late. I'm always running late to something. So somebody says, Sabina, home equals comfy clothes.
Right.
But no on the tub and listening to
So
podcasts.
she agreed with you and disagreed with you all in
I'm
the same
telling you,
segment.
try it. It is so nice.
Whatever. All right. And how about hobbies? Do you have a hobby?
I multitask.
Yeah, you relax.
I relax while being productive, all at the same time.
All right.
I don't actually have a lot of hobbies. It kind of varies in my moods.
Yeah.
I'll take on some things. I tried to learn how to knit, and I've taken on cake decorating classes. I've taken tennis lessons. I mean, I've taken every lesson there is like under the sun, golf lessons, all of that. I haven't yet found like my thing yet.
That's all right. That's all right. You don't have to. Here is your thing, and it's not a hobby. It's the air that you breathe. I spend time with their friends and family.
Oh, I do. I just love being close to my kids.
Yeah.
Just even on the couch, they're playing their games, they're doing their thing, but we're in the same room together. We're in the same space. And I just love it. And, when they start talking, I just want to be there present so that I can listen.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Well, I'm not super surprised.
no, yours came up.
Here's what is not on that list.
What's not?
They don't just go home and suck into the television.
That is true. That is absolutely true.
And they're not just hanging out at the bar either.
Nope. Though a nice happy hour
they're
cocktail
kind of
might be nice. They are productive, and they're contributing in ways that both feed them and their community. And I think it's brilliant.
Yeah. All right.
Does that make sense?
That does absolutely make sense.
Well, guess what?
I can't believe my bath time podcast thing got.
Yeah, little. It's not me this time. That's all right. On behalf of Charlie, our producer, Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we say thank you for tuning in and participating in this, the revolution in how people treat people in business. Tune in tomorrow. We'll do it again.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.